Hi, I'm Alex Archbold, and I've been buying and selling antiques since I was 9 years old. From basements to scrapyards, I'll look just about anywhere I can to find lost antiques and collectibles. And sometimes I'll go big and buy everything. With my wife and kids, we run an antique shop in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, filled with some of the most unique items we can find. I never know what's going to happen or who I'm going to meet. This is our life, this is our adventure, and this is Curiosity Inc.
From home, honey.
Hey guys, so I'm at the shop right now, and every so often we buy things off of viewers like yourself. We've bought some old Hot Wheels cars and all kinds of crazy stuff that showed up in the mail. Today, we had another parcel arrive, and we're going to open up the box. I'll show you what I picked up off of a viewer at home like yourself. In the meantime, though, I see a few strangers hanging about in my store, and I don't know if they're up to any good over there. I guess we'll go find out. You guys are used to me.
Really, we are.
What is going on down here?
I don't know. You
Oh,
have
wow.
plotting.
You're plotting?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Plotting only good, Alex.
What happens when you get a...
No.
Pilates, maybe. Okay, we've got an Austrian, a Dane, and a Ukrainian plotting probably some delicious kind of dinner is what I'm going to guess. I'm good with it. If we have, I don't know what Danish folks would introduce into the meal, but already I'm good with pierogies, bratwurst.
Yeah. There we go.
Schnitzels.
Oh, yeah.
But what are the Danes going to bring to the table here,
We'll
Hans?
bring the dessert.
Oh, you're going to bring the dessert. Okay.
Oh, yeah, the Danishes, right?
But earlier today you were talking the Danish.
He's gonna bring himself. So I'm Danish. I'm dessert.
Oh, I see. Is that a treat for all of us, Zenobia? You're not. No comment.
Not going.
I should have
It's more
known.
like a prune Danish, right?
A prune Danish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd make him regular if he was a prune Danish.
You know, or I can make the prune pierogies. Yeah, no, the fruit pierogies, the
Prune pierogies.
Oh yeah, have you done that?
No, is that an actual
It's
thing?
an actual
Yeah, it is,
thing.
it is.
Prune pierogies.
Yeah, prune pierogies. Yeah.
Why should you guys all be privileged to have prune pierogies? I haven't even had regular homemade pierogies.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
I haven't had time to make them.
Well, you guys are so busy working on stuff and renovating and doing that. And you're taking a break right now, Hans, right? Because you're busy renovating a house.
Yeah, we're waiting for Stipple to dry
Okay. And so you thought you'd come down here and...
pick on Alex.
Yeah, and we sometimes get delivered. We actually had a delivery waiting here for anyway, that viewers at home sometimes they might not be sure how to send stuff to you. So sometimes I get deliveries here for you and for Josh, and so we brought some stuff in. But yeah, we were just going through. I was saying that I have this box. I bought some stuff off a person, so I got to open up the box. In fact, when they sent it to me, they said you got to show what's inside the box. I'm going to do that right after I answer the phone. Where did I put my phone? Okay, let's see if we can pull the tape off the back there. Will that open up? Hans, you packing a knife on you?
No, I don't have a knife, my
A
friend.
Viking without a...
Well, you know, they
Listen to
say
this.
that a Viking with a knife is dangerous.
And yet they let you drive a car. We've seen you fall... You told us the story about how you fell out of a tree on your head before and
Oh,
survived.
hey, well, you know, gotta be tough, right? Gotta be tough.
I'm wondering who's Ukrainian and who's a Viking, because that was upside down setting.
That worked. Oh, and it's packed even... Oh, you know what is good? I actually need...
Here, pop them.
No, don't pop
no.
it. I need it. I had to go stop today after work to pick up packing supplies to mail out a pig. I sold a cookie jar pig to a lady, and I just had to pick up packing materials. But look, now I've got some.
Alex bought us a guitar, I think.
Okay, let's get this out of the box. Now, I already kind of know what this is because I bought it off them, but I don't know what kind of condition it's in. And they say if it looks like a guitar, and they say if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's probably a guitar. Okay, get this opened up. Hey, Bill, you're going to help me grab the case on that end?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
There we go. It's a little
Is
dusty.
it electric?
Yeah, it's an electric. This is a 1960s Guild. I can't remember the exact name of this model. But it's a hollow body. It's meant to sort of emulate like a Gibson ES335. It's got a floating bridge, which is it's literally floating around right now. There's a couple little chips on it. They showed me the picture of it, and I said, yeah, of course it's cool. I love old hollow body or semi hollow body guitars. I thought this would be really great. I probably should have had them detune the guitar before they shipped it. And the reason being is that if this goes on an airplane or something and it gets cold, you can actually snap the neck. So we're going to check the back and make sure it's okay. Well, I never did get a picture of the back of it, and the back is fairly decent. Oh, there's a note. There's a letter, and they use my full formal name, which is nice. Looks pretty decent, actually. Okay, let's see what the letter says. Here's the letter. It says, "Hello, Alexander. If you are reading this, it means you have 5 minutes to live." What? No. It says, if you're reading this, it means... I would just see if you're paying attention. If you're reading this, it means you have received the items. We look forward to... It's not like a... we don't have to do Keanu Reeves style and get on a bus and drive at 55 miles an hour or anything like that.
Not yet.
We look forward to seeing the video and what you think of the items sent. The Hot Wheels were my husband's from when he was a boy. The story with the guitar is that the vice president of Guild gave it to the boyfriend of his daughter. I don't know if that means that he'd get a better guitar or worse guitar. I guess it depends on what the dad thinks about the boyfriend.
Yeah.
So, you like guitars, hippie? Well, well, that was a nice gift from him either way. Then my husband bought it from the boyfriend. Keep the videos coming, Rosa. Well, we sure will keep the videos coming. And what do I think of the guitar? I think it's pretty nifty. I'm going to take some polish to it, get it all cleaned up. I'm going to bring it home. This is one I actually might hang on to use for myself, so I might bring that one home. But the Hot Wheels she's talking about are probably in this little case here. So I'm going to move that out of the way.
In here.
In there, let's open it up.
No.
Oh, wait, was there anything else in the box?
That's what I was just
I
thinking.
don't know.
Where's the box? Oh.
The box, it's a good thing we didn't throw everything out. Okay, I'm going to go check the box. Zenobia's got
I
it.
think it was thrown out.
Yeah, I've done that before. There's probably another little separate package in here. Oh, yeah, look at this. Zenobia saves the day again. Thank you, Zenobia. She's looking for more stuff. Zenobia is really good at searching for things. When we're working on a job site, she's really good at hunting through and tracking stuff down. Okay, let's see what's inside.
I'm not.
Well, she has everything wrapped up really nicely. At first glance, I thought this was a 1960s Corgi, kind of from the side, missing its doors. And although it is missing its doors, it's not. It's actually an Israeli-made toy. Sabra, I think is the name, if I said it correctly. Kind of unusual, really. It's not something you see over in North America too often. But Israel, fascinated with the American cars at that time, making some neat die cast. What I'm most intrigued with, okay, there's a Matchbox Superfast with that like crazy weird sort of paint job. They were really trying to compete with Hot Wheels at the time, so they started doing colorful paint schemes. And wheels that actually rolled. That was kind of the original downfall of Matchbox, is that Hot Wheels came out, they rolled so much better than a Matchbox, and so kids switched over. So they tried to keep up, but their designs were a little clunkier and not quite as nice as the Hot Wheels cars. But there was kind of a unique one in here. This is a little Hot Wheels Cadillac. Unfortunately, it's got a broken windscreen, but the pink is kind of an unusual color on this car and makes it a little bit more rare. So even though the windscreen is cracked, it's still worth salvaging. Somebody might even be able to put a new windscreen in it. So a few little extra toys. Oh, and there's more. Hang on. But wait. There's more. It's like Christmas.
Oh, it is.
Oh, that's a Sizzler. That's one of the battery-powered Hot Wheels from the same era. Not as desirable as a regular mainline Hot Wheel car. That's another Matchbox. Yep. Super fast Pontiac. And what is in this paper? Oh, it's a Dinky Toys boat. Yep. It is a OSA-2 missile boat. And it looks like it actually has 3 out of 4 missiles. I'm not going to push the button because I don't want to lose my eye here, but they don't make a lot of toys for kids with projectiles anymore. Probably because there's a lot of kids with eye patches walking around, you know, that had one of these as a kid. And they're like, I remember that when I was a kid. And then they called him Blinky for the rest of his life. But neat little selection of toys and an excellent guitar. Going through boxes and stuff. And look what pulled up in front of my store. It's an orange truck with like 2 Model T chassis stuck to the top of it. I thought I had a Clamp-It mobile. That you could put Granny right in the back there in a rocking chair with a shotgun. You'd be all set, hey?
Wait for that shotgun. I'll go out there and pretend I'm, what the heck,
I wonder what our neighbors must think. Like, you know, they have their quiet, nice little fancy neighborhood, and then I've got, you know, folks showing up with stacked Model Ts on the back of their truck. I'm guessing that they're here for me. I guess we'll find out.
You never know, right? I mean,
Folks with the truck full of Model Ts shops around the store. I am going through a little folder here. We had just the sweetest couple come in today, and they didn't bring something in for me. They brought something in for my son, Steven. Steven just got his license yesterday, and a while back he sold off a whole bunch of his artwork. If you haven't checked out his channel, check out Steven Draws. He sold his artwork and he bought himself a used E-Class Mercedes, and these folks saw that, and they brought in the original brochures for that car that he has. And not only that, they got him a Mercedes-Benz hat and a spare one. And where is it now? They brought in a keychain too, which is around here somewhere, but it was just the nicest little selection of stuff. I said he's gonna be tickled pink just to see all this great swag for his new ride. What a lovely thing for them to do. I don't know. Doesn't look like the brochure much anymore. I am with my boys right now, and we are cruising along. We're on our way down for another pick. We're going to look for some cool stuff, some gas station signs, who knows what else. There's one problem though. The vehicle's already pretty full because we stopped earlier today and on the way, and we stopped at a lady's house, and we ended up buying so much stuff that not only did it fill the entire vehicle, but it filled the roof rack too. There's barely enough room for Steven.
It's a little tight.
A little tight back there?
Yeah.
This is what it's like to have a dad that's an antique dealer. So with the kids crammed inside the car, we're going to buy more stuff. But luckily for me, you might be thinking, well, if you're already full, where are you going to put your new stuff? The fellow that we're meeting out there is bringing a truck and trailer. That's what kind of day this is going to be today. So follow along on today's adventure while we maybe have one of our biggest buying days ever. Let's find out. We are stopped in the town of Boyle, and we're gonna grab a bite to eat before we go out to this place and see what they have. And we're stopping at the Boyle Pizza House. Not a very attractive name, but they do have the best pizza in town. Mind you, there's what, 3 restaurants in town I think we saw, so may as well pick the best one they got. So up on the ceiling we've got the old bell, just detaching all the strings down, the old license plate, parking meter, the drive-in move. You don't mind the steering wheel can go? Okay, steering wheel. Oil cans, but the thing that's going to be the trickiest to move down is the Gulf oil sign, the Imperial oil sign, the Firestone tires. Was more excited about this though, because you don't see these very often. This is a old, probably a 1960s or 70s BMW Randall round sign. It's a can, it's a neon backlit sign, plastic's in good shape. So we have to get this stuff loaded, and of course as we're here and we're looking around, we see that there's this beautiful old Mercury Montcalm made by Ford, and it's essentially all original and in fabulous shape. I'm just going to open the door up on it. The interior is really, really decent. I'd say more than decent, it's pretty much mint. Nice old boat, just all kinds of fun stuff. So boys, we've got a task ahead of us to get some signs down. You ready? Yep. That sounds like an enthusiastic yep. Decided to climb up the ladder to do the worst job first, and that's getting the bell down. All the way back down there. I'm gonna start taking it off. Loaded up, back on the road. Everybody's just tired. It was a big long day. We've been at it for, it's 7 hours or so now. We still have to go back to the store and offload the trailer. So the gentleman towing the trailer is behind us somewhere. We'll meet him there. We still have to go home, well at least I do, well I'm gonna bring the kids home. We all have to go home, but I have to empty out the car and sort through that. One thing is though, I couldn't leave that Mercury behind. So this place is like 2 hours from my house. I'm gonna go back there again to pick up the Mercury because I bought the Mercury. It was just too nice of a car. Original condition, absolutely showroom condition. Price was very fair. Like I said, in this business, sometimes you go to look at some signs and other things and you end up finding a vehicle. That's how this works. Guys who like the same sort of stuff like I do seem to have the same sort of vehicles I like. So now we'll have a Mercury coming back home too, which looks like it'll be a great daily driver. Either way, on our way back home, next time you see me, we'll be offloading the trailer. Thank you guys very much for your help today. Look at this massive mess of things, but cool stuff. The old Imperial that became Esso here, Imperial 3-star, that's early, pre-1940s. It's actually 2 signs back to back. The big golf dealer sign, what a great cool thing to have, especially it's iconic because of, you know, the Porsche race cars that used to be around. Golf is just such a cool sponsor of much racing events. People who like cars like golf stuff. We've got the Firestone dealer display. This was cool. Drive it yourself, the 1952 Pontiac. Oil rack, a little rack here that works good for oil. We've got milk bottles in their original case, drive-in movie speakers. I've got a taxi light, roof mount light, and old clusters out of old Chevrolets. There are toys and knickknacks like this Greyhound bus. Isn't that ever cool? Little tin plate Greyhound bus. Just lots of really, really neat stuff. So we're gonna get this stuff all put away and sorted. And with any luck, a lot of this will go over the next little while. I still have to find room in my house for this. That will look fantastic in my new garage. Never have I ever come across a BMW dealership sign in the many years of me doing this. That's the first. I don't know if it's because BMW destroys them or what they do, but these things like never surface. So to find one intact, and it's a light up sign, it does still work, with the chain mounts on the top there. What a really cool thing. And it's double-sided too. I'm really, really pleased with that. A couple of neat advertising clocks. We've got Jasper ice cream, which is from the Jasper area of Edmonton. 7-Up advertising clock, a nice industrial milkshake maker. Now this would have probably been in a store very much like mine, because my store here was an ice cream bar at one point, so they probably would have had this or the triple. Really early period correct automobile horn, a fancy horn off of a brass era car. This was neat. It's a neon sign that says Surfin' USA. I don't know if that was had anything to do with the Beach Boys. This is an older sort of sign. Either way, it's a really neat thing. Lots of fun stuff today. Oh, now to get back home and try and offload the interior of the vehicle, but that'll be a separate video. What do you guys think? Was today fun?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. And you ended up getting yourself a new hat?
Yep.
From the store? Did you want to grab yourself something for helping me out today too, Stephen?
No, I'm okay.
Aw.
I'm better.
Now you're making...
I don't need a reward.
Oh, that's trying to make your brother look bad on camera. Well, that's okay. If you change your mind, that's fine. I have a pile of treasures to offload, so I'm going to get back to the house. Actually, before I go, I am kind of curious to see what is in some of these boxes that we picked up. More old oil cans. White Rose, that's a good one. There's a Golf right there. Sound pen. That's an interesting oil can. I don't see too many of those. Anyway, there's some neat stuff. A fun day. Glad I went with the boys. Well, that's it. Another adventure. And I guess this adventure is not totally over yet, because I have to put all this stuff away in the store. And after the weekend, I've got to go back out there 2 hours outside of town to go get that Meteor back in town too. So it's going to be a fun ride back in a car that I don't know, but I got to go get it registered and insured and everything so that we can move it with the plate. Nice car though. I'll do an update video on that too, so you can see what the car is like in full detail, and we'll take it for a test drive. Thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you all soon, and as always, bye for now.